drawing of mechanical drafting N4 of this previous question paper that was written 27 March 2023. Okay, so we are looking at what? At detailed drawing, which is question 4. So detailed drawing, which is question 4, which is this one, and it. So this is it. Let's go. Let's see how to go about it. Okay, so the question reads as follows. Figure 2 diagram sheet 2 attached shows a full sectional front view of a belt drive which consists of the following items. Understand? So the title of the drawing that we are doing vandaag is what? Is a belt drive. So it has got item 1 till item 9. So let's see what are they asking about. What are they asking us to do about it? In first angle orthographic projection and according to scale 1:1, draw the following views. So in what? In first, okay, which is figure 1 diagram sheet 2, and get in first. Let's go and look at that. This is diagram sheet 2, figure 2, and it. So are we given the projection symbol here? We are not given the projection symbol. And then, which means how are we going to view? Is it in a landscape or is it like in a portrait? So as far as we are concerned, it's going to be like this. So which means, my brother, when you analyze your items, when you draw now, you have to draw them like this. How do I have to say, what is it, like this or like this or like this? You understand? So it's actually like this. I'll analyze it using that figure. You understand what I'm trying to say? So in most of the time when you double check diagram sheet 1, you are analyzing these 2 primary views. This is sectional drawing, analyzing these 2 primary views using what? Projection symbol as well as figure. You understand what I'm trying to say? So same applies to this one. You have to analyze it like this. It's supposed to be drawn like this. Get what I'm trying to say? So let's go back to the question. So they are saying draw the following views, which is draw 4.1.1. 4.1, draw the item 1, the following view, which is half sectional front view with the bottom half in sectioning. With the bottom half in sectioning. So since they're saying with the bottom half in sectioning, so it might be a little bit get confusing. Is it supposed to be like this or like this with the bottom half in sectioning? And remember, item 1 is what? Item 1, they're saying what? Item 1, the carrier item 1 with the bottom half in sectioning. So come and trace that particular item that they are talking about. This is item 2, item 1. There is item 1. There is item 1. So what did I say to you? I said it's very simple. When you are tracing these items using what? Using hatches, should you be given sectioned? Should you be given sectioned? So you simply trace the hatches. This is item 1. This is item 8. This is item 6. We are looking for item 1. So this is item 1. Item 8, strip it out. That goes. Ever. Till there. That goes. Item 1. So you strip it out. And as far as I'm concerned, actually, it's supposed to be like this, not the other way around. It might be a little bit confusing. But why? Because of the question is saying with the what? Half sectional front view with the bottom half in sectioning. So with the bottom half in sectioning. So in order for you to expose the upper half in section with the bottom half in section, you understand? So it's supposed to be addressed like this. Get what I'm trying to say? So let's draw. So we are going to strip out item 1. Item 1. So the very first thing that you're gonna do, my brother, when you're stripping it out, draw the outer part of item 1. The outer part of item 1. The outer part of item 1. Outer part, remember this one is item what? This is item 6. Strip it out, item 6. Strip it out, throw it away. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, let's draw. And how much are they paying us? 10 marks. You can actually see it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. 10 marks. Okay. How do you go about it? I'll firstly have a horizontal constructional line that's going to be like this, just here and right here. Okay, this is going to be my starting point. Okay, right, I'm stripping out item 1. So from here till here is how much? They said using what? A scale 1:1, isn't it? We are using a scale 1:1. So look, how do I start? From here till here is how much? It's 118. When you say 218 divided by 2, how much are you getting? Getting 109 millimeter. 118. So I can come and record 218. 218 using a scale 1:1. 218. There is 218. 218. 190. 200. 218. 220. Where is 218? 221. 205. 218. Place it nicely. There is my 0. 200. 221. 218. There, which is right here. See how big it is. 220. There it is. Then from there, at my 218, I can just have another vertical horizontal line. Just have this one nicely. So from here till here is 218. So 218, which is this one, 218. So from here till here, and they said diagram sheet 2, figure 2, using what? Confirm. Using what? A scale of 1:1. Okay. Let me just zoom it out a little bit. So that you're able to see my dimension properly. So 109 millimeter, which is the half. 110, I'm looking for 109. This is 100, 105, 110, 115, 120. So I'm looking for 109, just this one, isn't it? Then that's going to be my center. Then from there, I can draw it. As a center. So from here till here is 210 and what? And 18. Oh, hot. Okay, then after that, after I've gotten that, my brother, what I can do now? How about from here till here? From here till here is how much? Is 80. So from here till here is what? Is 80. So if you say 80 divided by 2 is 40, isn't it? It's 40. So since I'm having the center, that's my center, I'm going to have an 80 this side and 80 this other side. 40, not if it's 40. Remember, it's 80. So I mark it 0 and mark it 80. Then after that, you can have this one faint. You can have this one faint. Right? You can break a correction. Then I've gotten this one from here till here. So let's get from here till here. Because this is going to be right there. Okay, from here till here is how much? Is 70. 70. 70. There is my 70 ending. 70, which is from here till here. So much? 70 millimeter. Do you see? Do you see that this is what? This one is still part of your item 1. We are tracing out item 1. So from here till here is how much? Is 70. Yeah, it's being dimensioned there. 70. So from here till here 70. I can have a vertical constructional line of 70. You get it? Then after that, now that is going to happen now. After that one, my brother. Okay. Then after that, we can, I think the light is fine like this. Okay. After I've correlated the 70 from here till here is how much? From here till here is being dimensioned for you is 75 and get. So you're going to say 75 divided by 2. How much are you getting? 37.5. Come this side. 37, 35, 36, 37.5, between 37 and 38. Which is 30. There you go. There I go. So I can have a constructional line faint and another one faint. Okay. Then as far as I'm concerned, it's not a sharp corner. It's not a sharp corner. And it, as much as it's not a sharp corner, I can have this one. But me, I'm drawing during the night, so sometimes I can miss some lines. Even here, can miss some dimensions. But when in the final exam, it will be during the day. Okay. So, alright. So I've already drew it this one. Remember, I've drew it this one. So from this corner. Okay. Right. Then the internal hole. So from here till here is what? The internal hole. And remember that this internal hole is a what? Let me explain this. This internal hole of diameter 42 is actually item what? Item 4. That's quite interesting. So let's go together. It's actually item 4. So strip out item 4. So the internal diameter that you're going to be left with here is what? Is this one, 55. So which means the outside diameter of this item, item what? Item 4. The outside diameter of it was 55. So the internal diameter of item 1 is 55. So if you say 55 divided by 2 is 25.5, 27.5 and get. So I'm gonna do it. 27.5. Then now is 25, 6, 7.5 between 27, 28. I mark it 0 and mark it 55. Then after I've marked, I can have a horizontal construction line and another horizontal construction line. Okay, where I am now, I'm here, there, and right here. So but from here till here we see we have to go inside with what? From here till here, and this one is, which is item 6. What is the name of item 6? What is the name of item 6? Is the ball bearing. It's the ball bearing, item 6, which is supposed to be stripped out. It's supposed to be stripped out. So from here till here is how much? It's 14 millimeter. Do you see? So from here till here is 14 millimeter, because this ball, this bearing, how many they are? 1, 2, 3, 4 that we see. So from here till here is 14, which is that one. You see, it's being dimension on this one, which means again here 14, which means again here 14, which means I can just record the 14 here. There is 15, 14 is this one. This dimension are big. So where my 14 is, I can just have a vertical constructional line. Double check it nicely. There it is. Then after that, my brother, I can come and get that diameter of 62, so that I get that thickness. This thickness 62. So I'm going to say 62 divided by 2, which is 31. I'm getting. I come and record 30. This is 31. 31. I mark it 0 and mark it 61. 62. Just that one. Then I can have constructional line here. Another constructional line. Okay, so now I can see it clearly. I'm going to go dark till way, dark till way, dark till way. So remember the question they said with the bottom half in section. So that I don't miss it, this side is going to be hidden, which is that 14 and 8. So this side is going to be solid, which is that 14. You understand? So where I am, it's good as if now I've moved from here till here, from here till here dark, from here till here, from here till here dark. So I'm gonna go with hidden this side and hidden just going out, and this side again, just dark coming down here. And I'll just draw it a little bit small now up until I come and record the length of it. You get what I'm trying to say? The length of it. Okay, let's go. We've already gotten that 70, but do you see that is going till right here? Okay, so now if I say where my 70 end and the thickness is 15, and they've even double gave us what that dimension. Do you see that from here where your 70 is ending, they say start recording what 15, which is that 15. That is why I'm saying they gave us, they double gave us. Then after the 15 there is 10. After the 10 there is what? There is 24. Let's do it. Simple, straightforward. You told me that your 70 is ending here and get, which is this one. There's your 70. So now I'm saying where your 70 ends, record what? 15. After the 15, record 10. After the 10, record 1. So don't add them, because this dimension of 15, we need it. After 15 is what? This dimension of 10, we need it. After the 10 is what? This dimension of 24, we need it. You understand? Then after that one, I can project them vertically up. Faint. Okay. Come back. Check this. 70, which is from here till here 70. After the 70 is 15, which is from here till here 15. After the 15, 10, which is 10. After the 10 is what? Is 24, which is this one. Then go back with what? With 14 millimeter. Go back with what? With 14 millimeter, my brother, which is going to be this one. So where am I? 24? I'm gonna go back with what? With 14 millimeter, and it's going to be convenient for me if I record it on top of that line, so that while I'm recording, I'm drawing. Understand? So that is why I said to you, after you've gotten your 14, have a horizontal constructional line. Understand? So that now have this one where your 14 ends, get a vertical constructional line, so that you'll know, okay, I'm gonna go down like this, even this side hidden. You understand? Then hidden. One which correspond with this, correspond with that. You understand? Bring back your correction. Okay. So now, without fear or favor, I can have this one solid. I can have this one solid, which is, there you go. There you go. So there are so many ways to start this one. You can start with the outer, the bigger one. You can start with the middle one. It's up to you, my brother. Okay, so what is happening now? Where I see a dimension. So this one I've already gotten it. Already got it. I want to move from here till here now. And it. So what is the diameter for from here till here? Because it's a little bit bigger than this one. And this one we've already gotten it, my brother, which is this one. Now I want to get this one. And I think it's this one to do it related it from here till here. Yes, it's 8, which is this one. We've already dealt with it, and it's 8. Let me remind you, this 8 from here till here is that 8, of which is what we've done it. So I can simply do it like this. Just a little bit. And this side. Not here, but up there. Why am I spoiling my work? The 8 is this one. Yes. It's not on this one, but on the upper one. So remember, so the 8 of this side, let me double check it, which is this one. Which is this one. There where we've marked the 8 there, right there. Just extend this line. So now I can come back and have this one. So that now I can have this one with this one faint for now. Just faint line. This one, that one. Faint line as well for now. Do you see that? It's a little bit opening. It's a little bit opening. So from here till here is what is 75. What is from here till here is what is 80. So that is why it seems to be not equal. You understand? Okay. So now from here till here at that 10, which this 10, which is this one, I can have it solid. Going up, let's go, let's go, let's go. I can just extend this 15 ways ending, that I can have this one up like this. So this corner is which one? Is this one. It's that one. It's that one. You understand? So it's gonna go up until where? Up until 8, diameter 130. So what I've done here, I can do it this side again. Do it this side, which is going to be this one. goes. So I think I threw it too much, just a little bit, erase it. So now to get where are we now? Remember, we move like this, then now we're gonna go like this. So which means it's diameter 130. So 130 divided by 2 goes off the center, 65 this side, 65 this other side. So I can even do it right here. 60, I'm looking for 65, which is this one. Can do it even here, and I can get the proper one. So 130, this is my 130, and then I mark it 0. Right after that, this is my 130. I can have a horizontal constructional line, and even up here, horizontal constructional line. You understand? So that I can get this one now. Can get this one and get this one. Remember, using a scale 1:1. So, which is this? Which is this one? And where is my date? The side is this one. 130. Which is this one. There you go. Okay. Then after that, check this. We're gonna go up with what now? With diameter 150. From here till here, and from here till right there. Everyone. From, do you see where I'm pointing? From here till here, because now we're good as if we're at this corner, we're at this corner. You understand? Which is this and that. So you have to go down, go up. With what? 150. Simple, straightforward. We're given everything, my brother. So we said 150 divided by 2, which is 75, and get 75 this side and 75 this other side. So it's better you do it this side. 70, 75. So I can just draw a line from here till at 150, which is this one. There's my 150, isn't it? Then from here till here, solid line again. And from here till at 0, what else I'm recording, I'm also drawing. Simple, straightforward. Okay. After that, I can have horizontal constructional line necessary. Every point that you get, you construct it vertically and horizontally. There you go, as a constructional line, right? Then from there, somebody say, good work, my brother. I salute the pencil. So thank you very much, my bosa. Thank you so much for the recognition. So guys, some of your comment I cannot be able to read them because I'm concentrating on the paper other than on the screen. You know that most. Okay, so now let's go. Where are we now? It's good as if we are right there. So we can simply go back dark and simply go back dark. We have that. Simple, straightforward. Dark I can go, which is which one? Dark from here till here and get, which is from here till here, and from here till here, which is down here. I have it. There you go, everyone. Remember, they said 10 marks, so it's a lot of job. So from there, where are we? We are at this corner, which is that one. We are at this corner, which is that one. So I'm gonna go up with what? With the diameter 118, the one that we started with, which means from here till there. From here till there, diameter 118. From here till here, diameter 118, of which is what 218, not 100. 200, of which is what we've started with. Simple, straightforward, my brother. So have it dark from here to right there. from here. So right there. So it's gonna bend just a little bit like this. So from here till there is the one that I just drew. Even up here, it's gonna just bend to be horizontal just a little bit. Where are we now? We are right here. So we're gonna bend up until with the thickness of 15 millimeter, of which is what we have dealt with it. We've dealt with it, which is that one, 15 millimeter, and it's not a sharp corner, it's a bend. It's a bend, just to draw it just a little bit. Understand? It's a bend. Even down here, is going to be just a bend. Okay. It goes. Right. Then after this, what is happening now? Right. Remember, we are going out. So do you see that it has got a bend that is going like this? Even up here is gonna go like this. So to get then at your marks, then you can begin to put your horizontal center line. And even down here, there you go. This is it. Okay. After this one, okay, I am sorry for that. There was a call incoming. There was a call incoming, so but then I decided to neglect it. I'll see the calls later. Okay, after that, let's go. So that one, PCD is gonna give us this one, and it. So after that one, we're gonna get what is the thickness of it, the 3 millimeter from here, where your 15 from here, where your 15 ends, 3 millimeter. Get that. Get that. 0, 1, 2, 3. Then from there, I can have the vertical constructional line. Then from there, let's go. Now from here till here, is what? Diameter 28. So 28. 28 divided by 2 is 14, and it. So you come and do 14 this side. 14 this side. So I can simply open it to 14. That I'm accurate. This is 15, this is 14. And it. Then I come, double check. This is 14. Then I come and place it here. Mark this side. And then mark this side. Come place it here, mark this side, mark this side. Understand? So from here till here is 14, and this 14 of mine, remember what we are going to strip out there is item 8 supposed to be stripped out, and we can learn, we've just learned what, okay, it's in the same line with this one, even here the same line with this one. This 14 of ours, we can have them solidly like this, and even down here solid from here to right there. You understand? So I can have a vertical constructional line, horizontal this side, so which means this side I have to erase it just a little bit. So even up here, even up right here, my brother, have it horizontal constructional line. Even here, this arc, just erase it a little bit, because it's going to be an arc that's going to be like this. Understand? Like this. Side is not a sharp corner, so which means supposed to be like this. Just a little bit. Even down here, there you go. Even down here, there you go. Bon. Then from there, what is going to happen now? Let's go. So gonna go from here to right here, so that you get this thickness, which is this one, the thickness of 15 millimeter. I can have this one dark now from here to right there. Just shift it a little bit from here. There you go. Dark. Do you see that it's a little bit bigger, it's a little bit small? That is why you can see these lines are. Understand? Remember that this one, it was horizontally straight. This one that I'm pointing. Understand? So do the same thing even down here. There you go. Everyone. So in other words, we've gotten the outer part of item 1. The outer part of item 1. We've gotten it out. Okay. Now remember the question said what? I think I was too forward forgetting the question. When did I last open the question? Where is it? Item 1, half sectional with the bottom half in section. Remember, it's a half section. Okay, so which means from here till here has to just drawn hidden, so that I don't forget. Let me just have this one solid. So whatever that is below this center is supposed to remain as an outside as a zip what with a bottom so the upper part of it's supposed to remain as an outside view. So the bottom is the one that's supposed to be in sectioning, so the upper is supposed to remain as an outside. So which means this one is supposed to be drawn as what is hidden. So it's simple. I'm not going to erase it, all of it. Just a little bit. so that it remain as, then I can come and have it hidden. The upper part of it supposed to be just like this. Because the question said half sectioning, bottom half in section. Okay, so if it's like that, which means I'm going to have a line that's going to be solid up until at the center like this, even here up until at the center like this. Everyone, center like this. Even here, double check this one. This is quite interesting now. Double check this one. See this one, that one, which is weaving through it here. Even if it was in sectioning, this line is still going to be there. Which is which one? Which is this one. From here, remember this is, I'm now on the bottom part of it, and it, which is going to remain there, my brother. Which is that one. Quite interesting, my brother. And then this one, it will be there, but it will further extend it till at the center. Do it because the upper part of it remain as a what? As a what to call an in-sectioning, and remain as a what? As a outer part of it. This one is going to be what? Which is this one? Which is that one. Okay, I'm going to see it clearly now, which is going to be dark. Even this one, remember, I'm going to see it clearly. I think I was confusing it. That is why it's very much important to draw, go back to the question. You draw, you go back to the question. So Prince Mauhela is saying, my brother Marase. My brother Marase. You know me, I like to confuse people. You know, sometimes I'm an African. You understand? They think I'm a Nigerian, they think I'm a Zimbabwean, they think I'm a Soto, I'm actually an African. You understand? Okay, let's continue. Even this one, my brother. I'm going to have it solid. Okay. So, what is going to be left on your item 1? What is going to be left on your item 1? Double check it. Item 1 angeti. But umdwebe ebenjani na. Half sectional. Item 1. So, hlekazi wami omhle xa usumbheka kakuhle sidwebile le part le sayidwebele xa uzobheka kakuhle u-item 80 okubani okuyileya nut leya bolt, actually bolt, and uphinde vele kancane apha mfundini le uzayistripha uyikhuphe, uzayikhuphela ngaphandle le naleyo uyikhuphe ngaphandle, but that little bit part of it is going to be left there as far as I am concerned. So this part of it is going to be left. Okay, this one is item 6, which is the strip it out. This is items 9, item 5 item 3. Okay, what is left as far as I'm concerned is that one. So how do you go about it? But in terms of section, let me double check in terms of sectioning. So this one, we are going to solve this one later. And this one is going to be diameter what? This one is diameter item is M what? This is supposed to be item H. Go back to the question. Well, sometimes they show you in M8, which is a hexagonal head screw. Is M what? That's what you want. M what? Or is diameter what? This is diameter 28. This one is diameter what? Diameter what? M what? M what? M12. Nice. They said 6 of them, 12. So which means it's diameter 8. I mean, it's diameter what? 6. So 12 divided by 2, getting 6. What do you do with it? You can come here and say 5, 6. Then I mark at 0 and I mark at what? At 12. There is my 12. 10, 11, 12, which is this one. And it. Then after I've gotten that, this side is going to be as what? As hidden. My guy is going to be hidden. Remember, it's the upper part of it, and even this other side hidden. I want to section and get. So what I've done up here, I'm gonna do it down here again. So what is the center? Is 6. M what? M12. If 5, 6, I mark it 0 and mark it 12, 11, 12. But the bottom part of it is going to be solid and solid. Right. So as far as I'm concerned, I am going to now section. I can section now. Section. So where I'm gonna section, I'm gonna section right here, the bottom part of it in sectioning only, and it. So I can start here. Yeah, go. There you go. There you go. Item 1. There you go. From here till here is the hole. You don't section the hole with only section where the hacksaw was cutting. There you go. Yeah, I'm using an old paper, my brother. Go. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Everyone. Simple, straightforward. Simple. Yeah, from here till here, you don't section here. It's a gap. It's not a hole. With the bottom half in sectioning. So which means the upper part must remain as a outside what? Front view item 1. If this is it. So should they say time up inside the examination center? You already have how many meters for the sectional? I always mess up the sectional. Yes, my brother, that one is not what to call a necessary, particularly that how many meters are your hatches supposed to be spaced, as long as they're equally spaced and at an angle of 45 degrees. So you equalize them with what? With this numbering, you understand? And the far you spacer your hatches, the far you spacer them, they of course you're gonna save time, but is the degree of accuracy of understanding that is this hashed or not hashed. You understand? This, we call this one hatching. You cannot just have a hatch here, maybe 3 lines. Your marker and examiner is not going to see that yet. And should you section them very close, when they are very close to each other, very tiny, we are also time consuming, you understand, in the exam. So in other ways, to answer your question, you are not restricted to how far away are they supposed to space away from each other, you understand, as long as they're at an angle of 45 degrees, equally spaced. So you can actually say my 45 degrees I've marked it using this marker, so that I'll know, okay, these are actually my spacers of sectional drawing. Okay, the upper part of it's supposed to be remain as an outside front view of item 1. So what is left there now is what, my brother, is this one. So how do you get that one? So it's of the very same thickness, which is this one, and which is this one. What I want to get here now, study this drawing very well, is that, okay, from here till here is how much is, okay, I know that is throughout. Are we given its PCD? Because this one, do you see that these dots, they're actually its PCD. They're actually the center of it. This one. So, which means it's actually, we are going to rely on this one, which is item 5. So, what is the thickness of item 5 is this one. What is the diameter for it? Item 5, the diameter for item 5. Let's say we were asked to draw item 5. How are we going to take it out then if we seems to be not given the outer diameter of it, my brother? Okay, so from here 20, from here 25. I wanted the dimension from here till right there. Was from here till there is the PCD of it. Okay, I can calculate it. I can calculate it, that one, simple, straightforward. I can calculate it. How? So if I know a dimension, from here till here, the outer dimension, which is from here, double check. Should you get a missing dimension, you have to calculate it. Simple, straightforward, my brother. Which is this one. This is the one that I'm looking for. Okay, now from here till here is how much? Is 218 divided by the true dimension. Let me see how am I gonna get it, which is 111 divided by 111. Double check it nicely. It's 111. So 218 divided by 111. I'm getting 1.9. So don't even round it off. Just store it. Shift store your answer, and then your answer times the dimension that you're looking for, which is from here till that one, which is from here till that one. Once I get that one, I'll also use it on the other side. Okay, which is this one, 20, 21, 22.5 times 22. Come on. I said 218 divided by 111. And get it times 22.5, which means it's 44. So from here coming the side is 44 millimeter. Again from here, you see, from where? From here coming the side 44. Let me see, is it coming? Is it making a sense? 44, this is 40. 44, which is that one. So is it convincing me? So it seems to be very close to this one at my drawing. This one at my drawing. This one at my drawing. This one. Not this one, but this one. 44. I'm not convinced. I am not convinced with that dimension. Because the 44, I'm getting it here. Yeah, the 44, I'm getting it here. So it's supposed to be somewhere here, so that I get something like this. I go like this. Okay. All right, let me move to another question. That's going to be another story for another day. But should you draw it like this? You've already. Oh, come on. Answer to what? Your 4.1. 4.1. 10 marks. Yeah, that was the long one. So 4.2, draw a pulley, which is item 3, showing the following views: a half sectional front view with the bottom half in sectioning of what? Of item 3, and the second dot, a left view. So here is what I spoke about yesterday night or on the previous lesson. That you see now on your 4.2, you have to observe the law of what? Of orthographic projection. The law of first angle orthographic projection, which it says draw this one, the what? Item 3, a half sectional front and the left view. When they say a left view, which means you have to draw an outside left view of what? Of item 3. So you come, my brother, you simply check out what that item 3. Item 3. Item 3. Item 3. Item 3. Okay, what is item 3? With the bottom half is in section. Item 3 is this one. Item 3 is this one. Is that, what is the name of item 3? Is the Pulley, yeah? It's given, most. The name of the item 3 is what? Is the Pulley. You have to draw it a half sectional with the bottom again in sectioning and its outside left view using scale 1 to 1. Okay. Come. So this was what? This was 4.1. This was 4.1. This was 4.1. 4.1. Okay, so now I want to draw. Let me double check my space because of they said this 4.2 you have to observe the orthographic projection. This 4.2 you have to observe the left view as well as the front view, bottom half in sectioning. Simple, straightforward, which is this one. So you have to draw is of a thickness of 54, and the outside diameter of it is what? Is 160. Let me look at my space then. 160. Let me look at my space. That is it going to fit here or what? Just wipe up the camera. Right, they see it nicely. Let me see. The outside diameter is 160. So if I'm saying 160 divided by 2 is 80, I have to open my drawing compass to 80 millimeter. I want to check, is it the diameter 160 going to fit here before I would even add up the thickness, and the thickness plus the 20 millimeter. So I'll simply open my drawing compass to 180, place it at 0 and open it to 80, not 180, my brother. 80, which is the what? Half of 60. Do you see? Let me see. So it's not gonna fit here. It's not fitting. You see that it's going out of the page. It's going out of the page. Should I take it a little bit down? You know why is it like this? Remember that at the first I answered this question. So if I took this one and yeah, remember this is just another work of yesterday's work. You understand? I'll call it like that. So in the final exam, when you are not going to counter such kind of problem, if we started this 4.1 here. So let me see, is it gonna fit down here? Yes, it's fitting down here. I'm now forcing. Okay, you can draw it right here. Can draw it right here. Can draw it right here. Yes, draw it dark. Diameter 60. So you must have a bigger compass. Where I was placing my drawing compass, I mark. Then from there, can have a left view. This is the left, and can have a horizontal center line. I was just mark here. Here I was placing my drawing compass. And now I draw the vertical center. Okay, so this is going to be the biggest dimension. I'm not going to have another one that is above this. Understand? I wanted to draw the 4.2 right next to my 4.1 so that I just rely on the very same horizontal constructional line, horizontal center line, but it couldn't fit. Then after that, approach to draw the front view now. So like as I've said, that this you have to observe the orthographic projection. So separate your views with 20 millimeter. Then after that, okay, I think it's okay. From here till it's 20, you can have a vertical constructional line. Okay, yeah, it's not fitting. Gonna just the step this one a little bit. Take this point, go in this direction. Erase this constructional line of 4.1. And have this one. One down here, right? So once I get here, I can now record to the thickness of my item 2. Where's the question paper? What is the thickness of it? Is how much we are told, my brother. That is 54. 54, and what is the center of 54? 54 divided by 2 is 27, and get okay. Can come and record 54. There is the 54 there, and then I mark here and 27, 6, 7, which is the center of it. It's that one. Okay, so now there's the 54 ending right here. So now I can get the center of it. Simple, straightforward. You get it? Okay. Erase this one. It's not part and parcel of it. Okay. So from here till here, I must get my wheel. I must get that wheel. Simple, straightforward, my brother. Okay. Let's come and get the what to call the other center line, not the center line, the diameter that we're gonna get. So this is, we just drew 160, which is this one, which is your left view, your front view. So the second one is what? It's going to be 140. So when you say 140 divided by 2, how much it is, which is 70. Open the drawing compass to 70 millimeter. 70. Just close it. There is your 70, and it. And then this 70 is it. Are you going to see it? Remember the certain outside front view. This 140. Are you going to see it? No, not going to see it. Which means in your left view you draw it faint. You draw it faint. Actually, as hidden. It's hidden. It's hidden, my brother. Right. Right after you've drew it, you take it horizontally. It's very much important that is going to something very much important that's going to give you to your front view. In this one, towards your front view. Okay, you have related 160, now 140, 118, and the 118 supposed to be drawn dark. 118. So if you say 118 divided by 2, I'm getting 59. Open your drawing canvas to 59. So I can use the small one now. Where's the small one? Which is 59. 59 is this one. And it's going to be solid. It's going to be solid. Then after you drew it, take this point circumference horizontal towards the front, faint. Take this one towards the front, faint. You understand? And then now, to our front view now. So from here, do you see where I'm pointing? Here till here, which is here till there, till here, and get. I can have it solid if I like, without fear or favor. I'll know what is solid. Again, from here till right there, solid. You understand? So it's gonna just chip in just a little bit for now, since I don't know the thickness of that one. You understand? Okay. Then from there, what is going to happen from there? Let me just take it down, take it down, take it down, take it down, take it down. Yes, I think it's okay. All right. Then from there, bring back the question. Let's go. Okay, we've through 160 and then 140, 118, which is going to be dark. And then it's going to be followed by 100 and, not 100 anymore, 70, not 75, but 16, but 60. So if you say 60 divided by 2, you're getting 30. I'm going to open the drawing canvas to 30 millimeter. And it's going to be drawn dark. It's going to be drawn dark. Let me use this smaller. Dark. There it is. And then I can come back and draw it dark. Draw it dark. Then after you've drawn it dark, take the circumference towards your front view. Towards your front view. Then we've drew 60. So now this one is M what? M24. So if we say 24 divided by 2 is 12, isn't it? So it's going to be, open the drawing canvas to 12 millimeter. Zero, where is my 12? This is 10, 11, 12, which is that one. So come to your left view. So you draw it dark as well. But up here, draw it faint, just a little bit dark, faint, and then dark. Continue with the dark. Just a little bit faint, because there'll be a keyway that's supposed to be there. So now, take this one, faint, take this one, faint. Okay. So now let's double check now that keyway, or we'll see it later. The key, which is item number 9, has to be stripped out. Item 7 strip out. Actually, in order for you to take item 3 out, you have to strip item 7, which is the nut, out, and then so that you can take out your item 3. So and the moment you take it out, that key is going to be stripped out as well, which is item 9. Item 9. Okay. Item 9 is the key. Everyone. Okay. Then, so what is going to happen now? Let's solve this one now. Let's solve this one. Let's solve this one. So the 44 or 54, we've already tolerated it. So they tell you that from here till here 7 millimeter. After the 7 millimeter, it's 10 millimeter. After the 10 millimeter, it's 5. Okay, let's do that. They said start with what? With 7 millimeter. This is 5, 6, 7. There you go. And then I can have it dark from here till here. I can have it dark from here till right there. You understand? Which is this one, which is from here till here, and again from here till here I can have the very same 7 millimeter. 5, 6, 7. And have a constructional line. Can have it dark from here till there. From here to right there. Everyone. So on the, remember they said with what? With the bottom half. Go back to your questions. Don't answer a half sectional front with the bottom half, in sectioning, which means the upper part must remain as an outside with the bottom half in sectioning, which means the upper part must remain as an outside front view. So I can have this one dark in other ways. I can have this one dark with the bottom half in sectioning. So I can have the center solid of what? Of item 3, a half sectional front view with the bottom half in sectioning. So the upper part must remain as a what? Outside front view of item 3. Everyone. Okay. So from there, what is going to happen now? Where are we? We were actually at the 7. After the 7, there is what? There is 5 millimeter or 10, not 5, 7. We've tolerated it. Then there is 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter. There is my 10 millimeter. Then this side 10 millimeter again. Okay, and they constructed it up, faint. After I've gotten my 10 millimeter, what is going to happen now? Okay, are we given this one from here till here? Are we given from here till here? From here till here, they said use angle 30. Is this 38 or 30? Is this 38 or 30 millimeter? TikTokers, is this 38 or 30? If we can correspond it with the other 8, we assume this is 30. So this is 30, I mean this is 8, this is 8. So this seems to be the same as that one. Is this 38 degrees or 30? TikTokers. Then from there, once we get that, it's gonna go down up until at what? At that 140, which is that one, which is 140, which is this one, So now they say from here going this side, open angle for I think this is 38 degrees, which you must have your protractor, which you must have. Where is my protractor? I'm convinced with what, with 38 degrees, 38, which is out of our special angle. When I'm looking at this corresponding with that 8 millimeter, I'm convinced that is what is under is 38 degrees. Okay, so to get that, I'm going to place my protractor here and open it to 38. This is 30, 35, 40, 30. There's my 38 degrees. There's my 38 degrees. So I've placed it at this corner, isn't it? There's my 38 degrees right there. Place it at this corner. So from there, I can do what now? Can join this one faint with that line of my chest, a little bit faint, and then so I can open. So from here till here, from here till here is the 10, from here till here is the 5. So after there is a 5 again, which is this one, and I can do the 5 again, which is this one. After the 10, there is 5, which is this one. Start with 7, 10, 5, and it. After that, there is the, can have vertical constructional line, vertical constructional line. Okay, where are we? We are right here. So from or else I can just say we are right here. From here till here is 10, which is this one. For me is 10. So I can open another 38 degrees from this corner now. Align your protractor. There's 20, 25, 30, 40. I'm looking for 38, which is that one. I want to see whether is it gonna come. Which is that one. So do you see where I'm, when I'm opening my 38, do you see that is actually this point supposed to be below or below this one? So I'm not convinced with what, with that 38, that this is 38, because we are getting it up. We're supposed to be getting it up so that this distance somewhere, which is this one, it will automatically come out by itself. It is automatically come out by itself. Understand? So this one, so if we are getting this point somewhere here, which means it's incorrect, which means it's incorrect. Let me see. When I'm now using the 30 degrees, 30 degrees, which is convincing. You see that when I'm using the 30, it's convincing. You see that when I'm using the 30, it's convincing. So which means this angle is angle 30 degrees, not 38 degrees. So I've proven with a protractor is they are getting of course at the center, but above this line, supposed to be below this line. Erase it, which means it's 30 degrees. So I can have a constructional line that's gonna be like this faint, and another one this side. Faint again, and we are still getting it very close, very close. So what is it happening then? because here we are not quite sure about it. Okay, from here till here is that thickness. From here till here, that dimension, which is this one, I've just marked it from here till here. Is it 5 or what? Is it 5 or what? And is not given. We are given the angle of it. Angle of it. And this what is 10. So if it's 10, let me try another way. From here till it's 10, I can get to the what? The 5. The 5, which is the center of 10, which is that one. Which is that one. Which is the center of 5. If I'm given the center of 5, if I can get the center of 5, assuming we were told that, okay, from here till here, is it 2 millimeter or is 5 millimeter? But I think it's the dimension below 5. Supposed to be below 5. Why is it not dimensioned? So this one seems to be the same as that one. Let me rely to 3 millimeter. So 3 millimeter. So if I'm saying 3 divided by 2 is 1.5. So if this is the center of 1.5 this is the center of 10 millimeter. So I'm going to say this is 0, 1. So 1.5 to 3 and 0. So that from here till right here, from here till right there is solid. So that I can now take this to that one and take these to that one. You understand? Because when I'm tracing this angle, it seems to be not giving me a convenient answer or what I'm looking for. You understand? It seems to be diameter 38, and I've used my protractor. The 38 is still not coming. Because what we know is that it's supposed to touch that diameter 140. You understand? So diameter 140. So now, since I've gotten this, I'll just take the points to this side. First, get the set point of the center. Now I can just place my drawing compass here into the center, open it to this point, which is this one. From here till here, just mark here. Which is this one. Mark here and open it to this one and mark here, so that I join this one with that, this one with this, have this one solid, and I can come have this one solid, have this one solid. You understand? So we've gotten these ones in other ways. This one and this one, we have to get this one. So it's supposed to be from here 1.5, 1.5 again. This is 0, 1.5, which is between 2 and 1. So I mark it 0 and mark it 3. Mark it 3, which is going to be now dark. You understand? So that I can have this one. I can have this one. So once I've gotten them, I can now construct them up at my top up there. Take it up faint. Take it up faint. Take it up faint. Take it up faint. Hey one. Didn't took this one. Take this one as well. so that now I come now from here till here is going to be from here to right there, dark here, and dark here till here, I want so that you can have this groove like this, and from here till here, groove like this. There you go. That's where the belt it will be running. Understand, you have to force it like this. And from there, I'm going to have this one dark till down, dark till down, dark till down, dark till here, till here, till here, till here, till here, till here, till here. Everyone, that's how it's gonna be. You understand? So that's where the belt it will be running. So the what you call the bottom part is going to appear as what? As an outside. The upper part is an outside view, and the bottom part is an inside view. Okay, so now let's double check now. Okay, what is going to happen now? We've tolerated that. They're saying from here till is 8mm, which means even this side is 8, or they even gave us is 8mm. So from here, there's my 10, 9, my 8 is actually ending right here. So I can do the 8 even this side, ending right here. Then I can just have it vertical constructional line and vertically constructional line. Is if you refer it to grade, this is grade 12, my brother, grade 12 EGD, if you refer it like that. But however, this is mechanical drafting N4. Okay, so now what is going to happen now? So from here to there, of that diameter 118, of which is what we've tolerated it, which is going to start from here till right there. You already have it, so going to have it dark. So it's going to be dark from here till right there. Again from here till right there at your 8mm. At my 8mm solid. Okay, it's gonna go further up till way. Come back till way, till at your sagest, that one, that's sagest, which is this one, till right here, till right there, which is this one, which is that one. Remember, I've done it there by your left view. That is why it's simple, straightforward for you. Okay. Now, double check the thickness. They said 42 from here till there 42. So if you say 42 divided by 2, you're getting what? 22.5. So 22.5 this side, 22.5 this other side. 21, 22, which is this one. So I can mark right here and mark 45 right here. And then have a constructional faint line, have another one, faint line. Okay, Right, so it's going to be what this side is going to be sharp. It's not a sharp corner. Just like this. Just like this, so that I can have it dark here. Even here at the back. There you go. And that I can have it dark like that. Okay, so you can actually see that it has got a thickness. So what I just drew is this part and this part. So I have to go down up until a thickness of what? Of 10 millimeter. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. So it is 5 this side. I mark at 10 and mark at 0. Mark at 0. And then can have a constructional faint line and this one. So it's gonna go down up until here. There it goes. And there it goes. That's the thickness. So it's gonna go up until right here, simple straightforward, which is this one. There it goes. Just right here. Hey one. This pulley, simple straightforward, my brother, right here. Hey one. Okay. Right. So, now let's double check again. So they said with the bottom half in sectioning, or not with the upper part in sectioning. So if it's going to be with the bottom half in sectioning, this is what is going to be left. And it goes, your hatches up until right here. So the upper part, we left it. Remember, I would like to emphasize on the question. So the question, they said a half sectional front view with the bottom half in sectioning, not with the upper part in sectioning, with the bottom half in sectioning. So an outside left view, which means an outside left view. So which means it's supposed to be like this. You get what I'm trying to say? So now, if it's like this, you can down section. Take my 45 degrees, begin to section. Starts there, come here, come here. So the side is already in. Second one, how about here? Just a little bit down here. That goes. Just a little bit even here. That goes. That goes. There it goes. It's already coming up there. Let me see. Then from here to here. From here till here, yes, it's cutted, but how about from here till here? It's not supposed to be cutted here. No, I drew this one. because I'm convinced now this one, what I did here, what I actually did here, I'm supposed to do it here. Oh God. Because I can see most from here till there, it's a hole. So what I've done here, I'm supposed to do it here. Oh God. Okay, let me do it. You can simply fix that. What I've done here, supposed to be done here. That's what I like about drawing. Should you go out of order, you can simply mark yourself if you really know what you're doing. If you really know what you're doing, you can simply mark yourself. Because I was now confused that man, we don't section on a hole. So that now I erase here. Erase here. Can erase here. Can erase here. Can erase this one. Can erase this one. Can erase this one. Erase this one as well. So that you can have a dark line that's going to close up like this. Yes. Yes, now I'm convinced now. So that my hatches, they'll continue. That's what I like about drawing. If you are mistakenly going out of order, you can simply pick up the mistake that man, what is going on now? These hatches gonna go like this, gonna go like this, gonna go like this, gonna go like this. Because from with the hacksaw started to cut from here till here, it didn't cut it, which is this one, but the other part it cut it. Basically, we can say it started to cut from here till here. So from here till here is the hole. We cannot have hatches here. Cannot have hatches here. You get what I'm trying to say? So I can fix it nicely. The bottom part in sectioning. That's how it's supposed to look like. Yes. That's how it's supposed to be, my brother. So if the question says a half sectional with the bottom half in sectioning, so the bottom part is the one that's supposed to be in sectioning, the upper part is it won't be in sectioning. You understand? So that's how it's supposed to be. So show dash lines on the half sectional not in shown. So you have to show the hidden details, which is this one. So the hidden details of what we did here, you have to show it up here. So sometimes they will be saying do not show hidden details, but vandaag they said show dash lines on the half not in sectioning, which means the other part that is not in sectioning, you have to show the hidden details. This is N4 drafting, my brother. So the hatches of what we did here. So this one that goes from here, it's gonna go up, that goes, which means it's this one. So that goes, which means it's that one. So from here till here, from here till here, hidden. Simple, straightforward. Just this one and this one, which will tally with what? With this. That goes, then from here till here, from here, that goes, from here, that goes. So I went from here till here. Which one is this one? I trace it. From here, I can trace it till right here. So which means I'm gonna have hidden detail till right here. This side gonna go straight up until right here. Okay, it's actually on top of this one. Then once it get here, what happened? So I'll come up until at this one. So which means it's this one hidden, remember. Which is going to be that one. Till right here. So even this side till right here should correspond with this, and get what is correspond with that, and up here aligning to circle down just a little bit. This is it. So the thickness, so I went down up until we at this line, which is that one. So which is going to be hidden again. In this side, it goes up until here. There it goes. So I went down up until, which means I'm going to bend like this with my hidden line. Ish, that's the long one. For the past 4 hours, I think now I've been drawing. So it's gonna go like this. Okay, that's the thickness. And then this one, that goes from there, that goes. So from here till here, it's going to be hidden. But then there is a what? There is a keyhole. A keyhole. That's supposed to be shown there. Crazy. That key, which is what? Item 39. So that one, if we are given 35 and it diameter 35 from here till right here. So if I say 35 divided by 2, I'm getting how much? 17.5. So 17.5. Let me see. 17.5. 16. 17.5, between 17 and 18. Then I can come and place it here. And there you go. Let me double check it again. So from here till here is the 35, and that 17.5 is giving us that line. That goes. So the key is giving us the top upper part of our item 9, which is the key. You understand? Then from there, take this one now. That goes, so that I can have this one hidden again. That's going to be the key. That was the long one. Yes, that is it. This is it. The max. So is the half sectional It's actually 10 marks again. The half sectional is 6 marks. The left view is 4 marks. 4 marks. 4 marks. You understand? So that was it. That was it. So thank you very much, guys, for watching. That was Mr. Nkosi for engineering graphics and design. But for that, it was making a drafting N4. So from here till here, and then this one, this is 4. This is 4.2. This is 4.2. Then this is 4.2.1. This is 4.2.2. So when you address 4.2, you must observe orthographic projection law. So you don't just draw this anyway. So they were given according to first angle orthographic projection. So you are not going to just draw your left or your front wherever you like. If you're with us at the beginning of the lesson, we did address that. Then 4.1. Then 4.1 is on its own. 4.1. 4.1 is on its own. You can see it clearly. This is 4.1. So the question was said, draw the item 1 with the bottom half in sectioning. So the other part is supposed to remain as a and as far as I'm concerned, I forgot to have this one. Supposed to be hidden line coming like this. Hidden line coming like this. So it's complete. Let me show you the question in case you just join us now. So item 1. So a half sectional front view with the bottom half in sectioning of what? Of 4.1. 10 marks, which is this one. You understand? Which is this one. And then 4.2. Remember 4.1, you said we have to add up this one just a little bit like this, even only just a little bit like this. You understand? So 4.2, this is it. Then 4.2, that's where the law of orthographic projection has been observed. Because why? Because they said 4.2, under 4.2 we've got first dot and the second dot according to first angle orthographic projection. Okay, so bye, see you on the next video. Okay, that was it. That was the long one. Okay, see you later. Okay, guys. That was the long one. I think then after this we'll go straight to PSS. But I've exhausted. You know, drawing is training, guys. We did about 2 lessons today. The long one. Drawing is training. A lot. Alright, guys. Let's call it a day. We try to go live again tomorrow. So these lessons, they will be uploaded there by our YouTube channel. Should you not be knowing our YouTube channel, so simply search YouTube Digital School